Hola, buenas tardes. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Norma, and today we're going to be talking about Google Drive. Si alguien quiere que repita algo en español sobre Google Drive, por favor díganme. This session is being recorded, so if you miss anything or if you have any questions afterwards, you can watch this video again. I will make it available to your instructors so that they can pass the link on to you. Okay? If you don't have video, that's okay. Don't worry about it. As long as you can see me and you can see the screen, that's fine. Okay? So all of you should have uh, a Google account because your Brandman emails are through Google. So there's no worry on that part. You should all be able to access Google Drive. Now, I want to show you, I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay. So what I'm looking at here is Brandman's Center for Instructional Innovation. And on this page, you can find the handout about Google Drive that I created. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Brandman, www.brandman.edu/CII, and you're going to click on the Student tab right here. And once you click on that, you're going to scroll all the way down to the section that says Emeritus College. And under Computer Basics, you will see the Google Drive 101, how to set up an account. Okay, so I'm going to click on that to open it, just so you can see it. So here's the Google Drive document, and we're going to be going over most of this. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, so let me go back to this. What is Google Drive? So Google Drive, why is Google Drive a great resource? Because you can collaborate with all your classmates on projects. It's really easy to find documents here, and it's easy to create documents here. If you can use Microsoft Office, you can use Google Drive. You can save over 30 different types of files. So, Word documents, presentations, Excel files, videos, any kind of Photoshop files. So many different things you can save through Google Drive. And you can easily share it with somebody, with your classmates, with your instructor, anything like that. You can start a discussion. So you can create a document, and then you can add information, and then you can share it with your classmates, and then they can add information to it. And everybody will be able to see all the changes that have been going on in the document. Also, if you, for some reason, you want to see an older version, so you liked last week's version of your document, you can go back up to 30 days of changes. So that's another really nice feature. Something else about Google Drive is that you can access it from anywhere, as long as you have an internet connection. So it can be your home computer, like a desktop. It can be a laptop. It can be a portable device, such as a smartphone, a tablet, an iPad, anything like that. Okay? So let me share with you how to access Google Drive. So once you're logged into your Google email or your Brandman Google email, you will see a screen similar to this one. Okay, so you're now looking at, this is a screenshot of a Google account. Now, yours might look a little different than this because this is my personal Google account, and I changed the layout, so I changed the colors. But it'll look something like this. And once you're in your Brandman student email, at the very top, here encircled in red, is Drive. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on Drive to access it. And like I said, you all have Drive already since you have a Google account. So let me share with you the other screen. Okay, so now you should be looking at a Google Drive screen. Okay, so now that we're sharing, finally got the Google Drive screen up, I'm going to share a couple of different functions in this section. Okay, so we're going to go section by section. So the first section we're going to look at is this whole section here on the left. So on the left here, and again, if you just joined us, I logged into my Google account. So you would log into your Brandman student email account through Google. And at the very top, you're going to click on Drive. And it'll take you to a screen that looks like this. If you don't have any documents, then you will see nothing. But I have a few documents here as examples to show you. On the left-hand side, we have a Create button. When you click on that, you'll see you can create a folder. So the folders would come in handy if you want to, if you want to say folder for LBSU 100, folder for LBSU 101, folder for whatever class you want. Then you can create an actual document. So the document, when you create a document, it's kind of look like a Microsoft Word document. Then you can create a presentation, kind of like a PowerPoint. You can create a spreadsheet, kind of like an Excel sheet, where you enter data and you can add and subtract numbers, that sort of stuff. You can create a form. So if you want, if you have to turn in an assignment with a form, or you want your classmates to take a poll or something, you can do that. And you can enter or create a drawing. Okay, choose whatever one you want and click on it to create it. Right next to the Create button is the Upload button. So if you've already created something on your computer, you can add it to your Google Drive. So you can select Files, and it'll find the document by name, or you can select to upload an entire folder. So if you already have a folder saved on your computer for your LBSU 101 class, you can click Upload the whole folder and it'll upload the whole thing. Okay, so if we click on My Drive, you're going to see I'm on a regular PC. And I'm using Firefox. If you click on My Drive, you're going to see everything, all the documents that you have created. So this morning I created one that says Welcome and Bienvenidos, and it'll tell you the title of the document, who the owner is, and that's me since I created it, and then I last modified it or changed it at 12:10 p.m. today. Okay. The next one, Shared with Me. These are files that people have shared with you. So no one has shared any files with me, so I don't have any. But if you did, you would show the files here. Starred. You can actually click on the star, and I'll go back in a second. So let's say you have like 50 documents here, but there's 2 or 3 of them that you use all the time. You can star them so that you can just click here and find those documents right away. So let me go back to My Drive, and you'll notice the documents, you'll see a little star here. So I'm going to star it. I just clicked on the star and it turns yellow. So now when I go to Starred, it'll show up here. Okay. Right below Starred is Recent. So you'll notice again that here's my starred document. And then here are all the other documents that I've recently looked at. And it'll tell you again, like the second one here, the name, and it tells you that someone had shared this document at some point, like anybody could look at it. The owner is this girl named Talitha, and the last time I opened it was May 1st. Okay, and then right below that, you have some more options that you probably won't use very often, but just to let you know, you can look there if you want to look at your trash. If you accidentally deleted something, you can look at your trash and bring it back if you didn't want to delete it. Now the very last section here, Download Drive for PC. That's if you want, you can create, since you already have an account, you can save a version of this Google Drive onto your computer. Now that comes in useful, for example, if you're traveling and you don't have internet access, you can download a special version of this onto your computer that'll have all the documents there. And then once you do get back to internet, it'll sync them, meaning it'll update automatically what you've already changed on your computer once you have internet access again. So this is really useful if you're traveling, or for some reason you're in a place where there's no internet access but you still want to work on your documents. Are there any questions so far about this section here on the left, about My Drive, Shared with Me, Starred, Recent, More, or Download Drive for PC? Okay. Yes, I will get, that's my next section. I'm going to show you how to share documents. So next we're going to look at the center section here. And you're welcome. And again, I'm looking at the recent documents since I have more documents here. But if you want to share something, what you will do is you're going to click on the little box next to the document or documents that you want to share. And when I do that, pay attention to this. At the top, a menu appears. So I'm going to unclick it so you can see. Menu disappears. Click it again. Menu appears. So once you click something and you want to share it, at the top there's a little plus button, a little person with the plus, and that one is to share. So let's say I want to share this Welcome Bienvenidos document. I'm going to click on Share. And you're going to get this window that pops up. And here's the link. So when you want to share it with someone, you can give them this link. And you can share it via your Google account. You can share it via Google Plus, through Facebook, or through Twitter. Or you can just send other people the link. Who has access to this? You can tell people, or you can give permission to see who has access. So you can say it's private, I only want these people to look at it. So it's only going to be the people that you email it to. You can change that if you want to make it public so anybody can look at your link. That is entirely up to you. That depends on who you want to see it. Okay? Then you'll see who the owner is. Oops. You'll see who the owner is. So in this case, I am the owner. Okay, and then at the bottom you can enter the people that you want to send it to. Now, since you're using your school account, I would say that you create a contact list for your classmates so that you can just enter them there. I'm sorry, can you ask that question? Did you say how do you get a folder? Is that what the question was? Okay, I'll do this again. So you should be looking at my screen here with all of my documents. I clicked on the document I wanted to share, and at the very top it looks like a little person with a plus sign. I clicked on that and a window popped up asking me to input some information, and that information gives me the link to the document and who do I want access to give access to, who the owner is, which is me. And then at the very bottom of that that window, you can enter the email addresses of the people you want to share it with. Okay, great. And then once you enter that, you can click Share and Save. I'm not going to share it with anyone right now, so I'm just going to click on Cancel. Okay, I'll show you how to send a folder in just a second. So, and I'm going to actually show you how to create a folder, and then I'll show you. It's going to be similar. Okay. So, any questions on how to send a or how to share a document? So, just click on the one you want to share, and then click on the Share button. Choose your options if you want to make it private or not, and that's it. So next, and the other functions. So sharing is one of them. And then next to that, you can move it to somewhere. So if you created a folder in here, we can move it, and I'll do that in a second. Or you can delete it, so you don't want this document anymore. And you can preview the document. So before you send it out, you can click on this preview button and you'll see your document, what it'll look like. Okay, so let's create a folder. So let's go to the left where it says Create, and then click on Folder. So a window will pop up asking you to name your folder. So I'm going to name it Meritas LBSU, let's say 100, and click Create. Okay, so now what you'll see under My Drive, you'll see your folder there. Okay, so now I want to put this Welcome Bienvenidos document into this folder. This is part of my LBSU 100 class. So again, you're going to check off the folder or the document that you want. You're going to go up to the menu that appears and click Move To, which is the little folder there. And you're going to select where you want to move it. So in this case, I want to move it to the Emeritus LBSU 100. So I'm going to click on it, and it's going to get checked off, and then click on Move. Okay. So now if I go to the Emeritus LBSU 100 folder and click on it, I will see that Welcome, Bienvenidos is now in that folder. Okay, it'll still appear in the other lists, but if you want to just look at specific folders, you can do that. Okay, so now I'm going to click on the folder, and I'm going to click on everything. So at the very top, next to title to the left of it, there's a little box, and that box means that you would select all of the documents, not just one, so everything that's in this folder. And you can share, go back up to the top and share. And then you'll share, again, the link. You can share the link with somebody, or you can enter the names and it'll be sent to them via email. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. You can change the language of Google Drive if you are more comfortable in Spanish. You can change the language here. So what you would do is on the right-hand side of this Google Drive, there's this little, looks like a little wheel. And that means, and you can see if you put your mouse over it, it says Settings. So go ahead and click on that. And you're going to see, click on Settings again. Okay, so that's going to take you to a settings window where there's a section for language, and you can change it to Español Latinoamérica. And then once you choose your language, just click on the Save button, and that's it. It'll be in Spanish. Are there any other questions about Google Drive? That's the basic overview. The document I mentioned earlier that can be found on the CII under Students has some other instructions that I didn't go over because it's going to depend on each individual computer. But the instructions tell you how to download a computer version of Google Drive onto your computer. Okay, are there any other questions? I hope I didn't miss any. Does anybody else have any questions about Google Drive? Oh, I'm really glad this has been really helpful. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Any of the instructors contact me. Students out there, feel free to contact me if you have any questions about Google Drive. I'm very happy to test it with you. If you want, you can email me a test document too if you want. Okay, well, if there are no other questions, then thank you so much for attending this session about Google Drive. And if you have any questions, I'm going to share with you my screen very quickly. And I'm going to show you how to contact me. So if you are on the library homepage, which is chapman.edu/library, on the left-hand side of the main page, it says Brandman University. If you click on that, you will see my contact information. So you can email me at durian@chapman.edu. You can call me at 714-532-7759. And if you really have some time, you can come visit me here at the campus on Chapman. I wish you all a very good evening, and I wish you all success in your classes, and please let me know how I can help you.